Order, Rome learned, is easier to enforce when power is concentrated. One strong leader could do what councils could not. One voice could cut through endless argument. One command could stabilize a fractured state. And so, gradually, carefully, Rome changed. The Republic did not fall overnight. It was absorbed, redefined, renamed. The Senate still met, laws were still passed, traditions were still honored, but real authority had moved. By the time the empire emerged, Rome had accepted a new reality. One man stood at the center of the world, not as a king, Rome hated that word, but as something greater, the emperor. At first, his power was political, military, symbolic. Then it became something else. As Rome ruled over diverse peoples in distant lands, it faced a challenge older than empire itself. How do you hold together cultures that worship different gods, different customs, different truths? Rome's solution was tolerance, with conditions. Conquered gods were welcomed, temples were built, rituals were permitted, as long as they did not challenge Rome's authority. Religion became a tool of stability. Each god acknowledged Rome's supremacy by existing under its protection. Each ritual reinforced loyalty to the state. Worship was allowed, so long as it flowed in the right direction. Over time, that direction turned upward, toward the emperor. He was not merely a ruler. He became the embodiment of order, the guardian of peace, the living symbol of Rome's eternity. In life, he commanded loyalty. In death, he was elevated. Temples rose in his honor. Priests served his cult. Citizens were expected to offer incense as a sign of allegiance. This was not personal devotion, it was political obedience. To honor the emperor was to affirm Rome. To refuse was to reject the state itself. And this is where power crossed a line. Because Rome no longer demanded obedience alone, it demanded recognition at the deepest level, worship. The system did not see itself as cruel. It saw itself as necessary. Unity required shared symbols. Stability required visible loyalty. An empire this vast could not survive competing absolutes. The emperor did not need to be loved. He needed to be acknowledged as supreme. And for most people, this was a small price to pay, a gesture, a ritual, a moment before a statue. Rome tolerated every god, except the one it couldn't command.